up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. You also want to see more of my stuff, go to my Instagram at @UNoAusie_, same as the channel. So today we're talking about the speculation map that just dropped from HN Nightmares, as you see on screen. So it has a couple changes that I noticed, but not too different. It's turning out to be a speculation map that I'm actually hyped for, to be honest with you. It has some things that I really want to see and some things that I missed that should have stayed. But don't worry, we got whatever we could. You know, starting with the first maze, that is at the Waterworld queue. The Waterworld queue will actually have Candyman. Well, I've done my filming of the construction and I haven't seen much detail to it, so it must be one of the latest, you know, houses or mazes, what they call here in Hollywood, that they're slowly, you know, preparing for the event. So once I get footage of anything similar to Candyman, we can confirm it, but these are all speculation and rumors. The second location will definitely be the Walking Dead queue. They still have that building that has the facade of Walking Dead, but doesn't have the helicopter and certain stuff of the Walking Dead that used to be there. Speculation is the Evil Dead. I'm not really a big fan of the Evil Dead. The only ones I really liked was Ash vs. Evil Dead. Actually, I enjoyed the maze that came here a couple years back, but if you're into that classic original Evil Dead film, hopefully it's based off of that one. It will definitely be creepy since it is in a cabin. The Parisian Courtyard is having the Llorona, which is one of my most anticipated houses. It's the actual classic lore of, you know, of me being Mexican. There is rumors, you know, speculations that people tell me that this person or this, you know, horror lore is real. So it brings it a lot home. I'm hyped for it. The actual facade, as you guys see here, it's very, you know, confirming that that's what it's going to be, because it does look like a church with a giant bell. So it does look similar to a classic facade they had years back. The next houses are the Curious George location that's in the parking lot. Clearly we already got one of the houses that's confirmed, which is Halloween, which is the house on the left. The facade looks just like the house from Michael Myers' original film Halloween, so it is definitely gonna happen. The house on the right, it's the Scarecrow maze that's being rumored, and it does look like an old school cabin. Now it has a truck in the front, as you guys see here. It is turning out to be a big house, and I hope this does become Scarecrow similar to the one they had in Orlando. So I'm hyped up for these two houses right there in that area. So far, I'm loving all the houses. The next one we're talking about is the Mummy queue. That has Universal Monsters Legends Collide. That's the house. That's my number one, to be honest with you. That's the house that I always want to see a classic monster return. Last year we had the Bride of Frankenstein Lives. Prior to that we had the Universal Monsters, the Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. And then we can't forget about the classic one John Murray brought us, Universal Monsters, that had all of them, mostly all of them. So this is my number one anticipated house. The second one on the list going down now is the Soundstage that has Still the Weeknd. I love his music, but am I really hyped about this? I'm not sure if the Weeknd might even be scary, or it potentially might be the funny house. That's what Universal does. They usually throw one of the houses not too scary for all the newcomers, you know, to have something to look at, more of the facade, you know, to take in, you know, something that I feel comfortable in. So I'm not really too hyped about that one. And then behind that soundstage, they actually started building construction for another Halloween Horror Nights. It must be a new location because nothing's ever been there. And that is the rumored Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which, you know, I did take some footage. I did see something that looked similar to the tent we had a couple years back. So it could actually be a confirmation. But like I said, these are rumors and speculation so far. But I'm very hyped that they bring that house. I really love their version of it here in Hollywood compared to the one in Florida, and that was pretty dark. This one here was a luminescent with bright lights, so it's certainly a lineup that I am happy and looking forward to. And then last but not least, our studio tour. It is being rumored to be Hollywood Heavy again. We had Hollywood Heavy before, which was full of clowns, but I feel like the Terror Tramp does need to step up their game with bringing more fear into it, because I feel like most of the time you're just bunched up in a giant crowd and you're being thrusted with the rest of the people and you're not really seeing the scares. So I would like to see the creativity change a little bit of that perspective. And like I said, so far all these houses, or mazes we should call them, are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hyped up to see what Universal does here in Hollywood, and then later on I will cover Orlando's speculation map version updated 3. So those are my initial thoughts, those are my reactions to what we currently have, which I'm very hyped up. I can't wait. We're less than 90 days away from the event, or exactly 90 days for here in Hollywood. So as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuce.